Hey y'all. So I was all prepared for the sermon today. Excited is the wrong word. I was I was anticipating the sermon and I was really prepared to do it. But over the past few days, I don't know, the devil just been trying to get in my head and trying to discourage me from this message today. But I have something to say about that. It's not only a pastor job, but everyone who's been entrusted with the gospel. It's, it's their job to stand at the gate and to call out evil when it arises. Now that's different. That's a little different when God's telling you to hold off. I try to I try to hear that voice, but when I try to but when I feel the devil doing that to me, it's usually because people need the message God's given me for that particular day. And it is, like I say, everyone who's been trusted with the gospel, it's their job to call it evil. We have people today, some people apologizing for the way that they are, apologizing for something they can't even control. And they're groveling to different people, apologizing for the way that God made them, something they actually have no control over. Do me a favor, turn with me to Psalm 139, 13 through 14. Again, that's Psalm 139, 13 through 14. For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Other translations that say you knit me in my mother's womb, along with forming my innermost parts. Now do me another favor, just humor me a bit. Look at your palm. Look at the inside of your hand and just humor me a bit on this. Now I may just be an old preacher boy, but those lines on your palm, they very much look like stitching to me. They very much look like knitting work. And that other translation is from God says God knit you in your mother's womb. God formed you. And you know what? If God formed you, God doesn't make mistakes. You have absolutely nothing to apologize for the way that God inherently made you. That's different with a few things, but as far as how God made you, and as far as the part you have no control over, you have nothing to apologize for that. Absolutely nothing. And no one has a right to discourage you based on that, or based on your sex, or based on your talent, or whatever. No one has a right to do that. I don't care who they are. I don't care what justification that they feel. I don't care why they say they're doing it. I don't care. No one has a right to discourage someone based on how they look. No one. Because what that is, plain and simple, is racism. And like it says here, God made you in your mother's womb. God covered you in it to the point where you're ready to join the world. I will praise you for your fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. Because a little secret, you don't have any control over how you look. You don't have any control over that. God made you, God knit you together in your mother's womb. God's will and God's way is perfect. Now, unfortunately, I do have a bit of bad news. This issue with racism and prejudice, unfortunately, at least I don't think it's going to be solved on this side of heaven. Now it may be, and if it is, that's great. Because personally, I don't, I know I'm not a person of color or anything like that, but personally, I don't understand it. I don't understand why someone could waste their time discriminating and making others feel bad about the way they were born, or what they were born into, rather. I don't understand that. Now, I understand that there's people who want to feel, who, well, for lack of a better word, feel superior because of that. And, ladies and gentlemen, all ground is level at the foot of the cross. No person is greater than another. God made us all the same. God made us all unique. God made us with unique talents. But with our genetic makeup, so to speak, God made us the same. God made us to be treated the same is what I should say. God made us to be treated the same. God made us worthy of love. God made us worthy of respect. So, if I don't think this is going to be solved, if I don't think this whole issue of race and color and everything is going to be solved on this side of heaven, why am I saying all this? Well, I said it at the beginning of this message, and God's entrusted me with the gospel. My parents have entrusted me with the gospel. And we all have a responsibility. Well, we've been entrusted with the gospel to call out evil, no matter where it exists, no matter how long it existed for, no matter if we think it is kind of a futile pursuit in our minds. We have a responsibility to call out evil and to help people realize that this isn't an appropriate way to live, and help people rise on both sides, because it is a worldwide issue. It's not just confined to one person. It's not just confined to anything else. Just it can exist anywhere, and To the person who tells you it can't, they're just flat out wrong about that. But yeah, the truth is, honesty, ladies and gentlemen, the fundamental truth is God made us. God made us worthy of love. God made us worthy of respect. God made us worthy of loving ourselves, worthy of respecting ourselves, no matter what anybody else says, or no matter how anybody tries to make you feel. Because you were made for a purpose. You were made to do greater things than you can even imagine. Because God loved you. God already loved you more than anybody else can. And His opinion of you, what He says about you, is the only thing that should matter. Guys, I love you. God bless you. Be safe. More importantly, God loves you more. God has a purpose for you. God is always looking out for you, even when it seems like He's not. God is on the side of His creation, which is everyone. I'll see you next week.